Hello everyone, Brian here with a NXT Level Up in Impact Wrestling Victory Road 2023 recaps for both NXT Level Up and Victory Road 2023 for Impact Wrestling. So I'm going to start with NXT Level Up. This week's episode featured Tavion Heights picking up a big win over Ichiman Jiro. We saw the very talented Valen Henley pick up a win in the NXT Women's Division as she defeated Carmen Petrovich. And in the main event, it was the Global Heritage Cup Invitational. It was the Group B, and it saw Joe Coffey, who already has 2 points in Group B. He defeated Akira Tozawa to pick up 2 more points, so he is at 4 points, I believe. I'm not really keeping up with the Heritage Cup Invitational as far as NXT is concerned. I mean, it's you know, so those were the 3 matches on NXT Level Up this week. Like I said, I'm able to watch those shows. I'm able to watch that show because it's a half hour long. It's not like Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and that's why what I like about it. It's a half hour, so it's like you get 3 matches, and it's easy to watch on Friday nights. So moving on to Victory Road for Impact Wrestling. Of course, these 2 days, today and tomorrow, are going to be big for Impact Wrestling. Of course, tonight was Victory Road, and tomorrow is their 1000th episode TV taping that will air this Thursday on Access TV. But getting into Victory Road tonight, overall, a pretty good show. Don't for I mean, I am one of those people that thought that Impact Wrestling was dead. I thought that they didn't stand a chance, but they have really been putting out great shows, great events. Um, so, I mean, I'm actually starting to believe that Impact. You cannot sleep on Impact Wrestling because they really have improved. They have really been improving. So, on the pre-show, it was Alan Angels issuing an open challenge that would be answered by the former Nunzio, or Little Guido, um, in WWE and ECW, and Alan Angels would pick up the win in that one. We also saw on the pre-show Ace Austin and Chris Bay. They defeated Moose and Brian Myers in tag team action. Then to the main show itself, we saw Lio Rush retain the X Division Championship over Kushida. MK Ultra, that being Masha Slamovich and Killer Kelly, they defeated the Shantaraj, Giselle Shaw and Savannah Evans, to retain the Knockouts Tag Team Championships. Crazy Steve defeated Black Taurus. Tommy Dreamer, in one of the most emotional nights of his career, became the new digital media champion. And why I said this was an emotional night for Tommy Dreamer, because tonight would have, if Dreamer would have lost tonight, he would have retired from in-ring competition. So a big congratulations to Tommy Dreamer. I know I said in my predictions that I thought Kenny King was gonna win, because anytime that somebody puts their career on the line, they always wind up losing. And I thought that Dreamer was going to lose, but I was wrong. He did have some help from Heath, who tried to even the odds, because Kenny King had, I believe his name, Sean Jean, if I'm not mistaken, in his corner. But uh, that was not the case. Tommy Dreamer, the new digital media champion. We also saw a classic between Jordan Grace and Deonna Purrazzo, and it was Jordan Grace picking up the win in over Deonna Purrazzo for the first time in their historic rivalry. Then, in an anything goes match, PCO defeated Bully Ray. Um, that saw, well, earlier on the pre-show, Bully Ray ran over PCO. Then, when the director of authority, Santino Marella, came out to check on PCO and say that PCO is not going to be cleared, is not going to be good to go, PCO is like, no, 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 I am good. I'm going to be good to go. So um, then a little bit later on in the show, Bully tried to leave. PCO went looking for Bully Ray. Bully Ray was beating him up and poured lighter fluid on him, and that didn't stop him. So PCO scoring a win over Bully Ray at Victory Road tonight. Um, Hopefully they move on from that feud. So that is what it is. The Rascals, Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel, they are still your Impact World Tag Team Champions as they defeated Chris Sabin and the Impact World Champion Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns. Trinity retained her Knockouts Championship over Alicia Edwards. And in the main event, in a hard fought battle, it was Josh Alexander defeating Steve Macklin to end Victory Road. So, um, Victory Road, a really good show. Like I said, hats off to Impact Wrestling for always putting on these great shows um, and proving people that they're still going. They're not going anywhere. So I know a lot of people are going to say, have said over the years that Impact is dead and stuff like that, and they're not. But they're proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that they're still going and they're going strong. So don't sleep on Impact Wrestling. You know, I know it might not be anybody. It might not be nobody's cup of tea or how that saying goes. But don't sleep on them because they are going strong, and tonight proved you know that they're still capable and they're still going. So, but like I said, really good show tonight. Victory Road. Hats off to every to Impact Wrestling for putting on another great show. So with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see what happens on the um, 1000th episode. I know a lot of they have a lot of things planned from what I've been seeing on social media. A lot of names from the past, from TNA. From when it was TNA, like a lot of the knockouts that were there. A lot of, I believe, Team 3D is supposed to reunite. Gail Kim, Awesome Kong, um, a bunch of others are supposed to be making appearances. So it'll be interesting to see how that 1000th episode turns out. It happens tomorrow night, as far as their taping it is concerned, but it actually airs um, on Access TV this Thursday night. So, and there's going to be people out there that will post spoilers and post photos or videos of what happens at the show. So, but it is what it is. I mean, so with that in mind, this has been my NXT Level Up and Impact Wrestling Victory Road recaps. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.